Today's video is sponsored by Swagbucks. Today, guys, we're checking out 30 cave updates that Minecraft really needs. I mean, we've got new blocks, new items, new cave types, new mobs, and we've got 3 different developers that were behind all of them. So let us know which was your favorite, and let's jump in. So we start with Waz cave updates, complete with new mobs, enchantments, blocks, and vehicles. The first is a new location, the Barren Cave. These are large caverns that have no ore in them whatsoever. If you look around, there's no ore whatsoever. That's what I was just saying. But there's plenty of cobblestone and, believe it or not, lots of lanterns that are spawning in naturally. So a great way to get your hands on what is otherwise a fairly expensive type of light. They're not great for getting resources, but they're fantastic starting places if you wanted to build an underground cave society, civilization. Guys, we live in a society. And what would society be without stone cows, a brand new cave mob that you can, for some reason or another, find inside here? Presumably, the ancientness of the caves has instilled some sort of magical property onto the cows. Stone cows will spawn rarely in caves. Here's what they look like. Oh, gosh. Oh, look, with the diamond eyes. Oh, man, it's going to hurt so much more when I have to slaughter you. Oh, nothing personal. I'm going to kill you. Now, you'll actually get just plain old cow drops from this. I don't recommend eating beef from stone cows, but what I do recommend is shearing them. There's actually 2 different types of cows. One of them actually has diamonds all up on it. Look at that, much better. Sorry about your eyes. It looks like you can see just fine without them. You can also use buckets on them. Y'all ready for this? Hold on a second. To get lava. Milk the cows for lava. Yes, hot stuff. Okay, friendly mobs are nice. How about ferocious mobs? The miner is number 3. Miners are a new zombie variant that will spawn in mine shafts, and they are capable of getting rid of any light sources that they happen across. Now look at this thing. Oh yeah, mining helmet galore. Now you can actually wear this thing, but it is out of batteries, so you won't be able to use it for any light source. I mean, that's kind of the point. They eliminate light sources as they get close to them. So while you won't eliminate light sources, say that 5 times fast, when you're wearing it, you do have a nice new aesthetic accessory piece. Ooh, vibes, big mood. I guess. They've got baby variants as well, known as miners. Oh, I don't think you like my joke. Get away! All right, we move on to number 4, directional TNT. This one is so awesome. I don't think y'all are ready for this. Hold on a second. Directional TNT is like regular TNT, but directional. Allow me to explain. Simply go into a crafting table, put down 3 TNT and 2 gunpowder, and you'll get your hands on some directional TNT. Now, this TNT is quite exciting because the moment you place it down, well, as you can see right here, we've got a fantastic arrow pointing to the direction that you've placed it. And if we were to light this thing, as you can see, it completely just shreks the whole area that arrow is facing. I mean, this went super far out. If we were to place one right here, the same exact effect, well, as you'd expect, would occur. Now, if we carry on through this area and place down 1 more directional TNT at the end here, we'll be met with something quite exciting. Yeet! Ha ha ha! Another area, the Nether Rift. Now, the moment you jump through this, ooh, just be very careful, guys. You'll instantly fall through the void until you're teleported into the nether. Not usually landing in water. We placed that there so we can have a safe landing. But as you can see, it is actually punching a hole through that you can drop right down to get to the nether. You now have a stylish way to enter into this hellish dimension. Now, number 6 is the Void Enchantment, which can be used when mining. Cobblestone will not drop when you mine this thing. So let's go back to a regular cave system so we can show this off to you. This is a pickaxe enchanted with Voiding 1, which is a special enchantment you can get from various dungeons, mine shafts, etc., etc., etc. Now, mining can be quite annoying due to your inventory getting filled constantly with cobblestone whenever you are normally mining. However, with this avoids the issue. I guess it voids the issue. Now, check this out. Mine regular stone, instantly disappears into a poof of smoke. Number 7 is my favorite today. It's the mining cart. These can be used to drill through tunnels. Now, look at this puppy right here. Oh, the baby. Yes, yes, take it all in. Now, this is a minecart that you can actually power using the coal that you probably got from one of your pickaxes. Now, check this out. The moment you place some coal inside, it'll just start going nuts in whatever direction you place it. Can't even see right now. Biggest mistake of my life. Really fun to watch. And look, it just keeps going. I mean, look at this. Fantastic. Wow, it made it all the way over there. Now, this won't get rid of the cobblestone, so that is worth keeping in mind. But it just completely sorry, this sounded weird. Completely cleared out this tunnel area, and it left the ores for us to be able to continue to mine as well. So you're not going to lose out on any ores by using this special mining cart. I mean, I love it. I simply love it. Look at this thing. It's got so much style. Can't be mad about this one. No, sir. Plus, it paved the way. Get it? I'm so funny. To our next area where we can show you the Momentum Pickaxe. Caleb, you're outdoing yourself, man. The Momentum Pickaxe is one of the coolest pickaxes you'll have ever feasted your eyes upon. Check this out. The moment you start mining away with this, you'll begin to build some serious momentum until you are just able to shred through any blocks nearby. Dirt, not as much. Stone, though, oh my gosh, your days are numbered. Now, if you were to stop mining with this, you would, in fact, lose your momentum for the most part. Now, it does take a little bit of time in order to lose that momentum, but you'll want to make sure that you keep mining so that you don't lose the momentum. But if you do, it doesn't take that much time to get right back at it. Imagine combining this thing with a beacon. Oh my gosh, you would be a beast. Cave update number 9 is the glowing mushroom cave, which you can see right here. A rare cave with giant glowing mushrooms. Now, they honestly litter this cave system. There's not too much space. You could say there isn't a mushroom here. So sorry. Interestingly enough, though, you can walk right through these enchanted glowing mushrooms, so it ends up being a fairly spacious place. More of a visual look than anything, but a cool place to build around nonetheless. And finally, we've got number 10, mine. Ooh, wee. Now, the mine is an item that lets you take the item that any mob nearby happens to be holding. It's a little bit of a joke item. Everybody just calm down. It's literally a pointer finger. You know, kind of hilarious. Now, what we've got right here is a zombie. And if we were to right-click with this thing, you can see that we managed to get the zombie to drop the sword that it was just holding from a second ago. So check this out. Once again, instant replay alert. Yo, man's got sword. Nasty. Right-click! Sword is now gone. Yes, for you to be able to swipe away. You could even use it on those miners. That way you can get your hands on a whole ton of goodies. And hey, speaking of goodies, I'd like to tell you a little bit about today's sponsor, Swagbucks. Now, if you've never heard of Swagbucks, first of all, what the heck, man? Second off, it's one of the best ways for you to earn extra spending cash, gift cards, and tons of awesome perks, all from the comfort of your couch, or wherever you're sitting. It's simple. Use the app to play fun games, take research surveys, or just do your typical online shopping. And while you do it, you'll be gradually earning money and rewards. Like, they'll legit pay you to watch Netflix. And by using my sign-up link right there, you'll gain an additional free $5 just for taking your first survey. I guess there is such a thing as a free lunch. Now, I've personally tried Swagbucks, and right now, I'm working towards a Best Buy gift card so that we can get some more computer parts for us to make videos with. But, as you can see right here, there are plenty of other retailers for you to earn rewards with. So, click the link in this video's description to start piling up on those rewards, and thanks again, Swagbucks, for sponsoring today's video. Alright, so next we check out DasJaff's cave update. Also featuring new mobs, new cave structures, new types of ores both in block and item form, and, of course, a new source of food. Let's start with one of those mobs, the Chameleon Golem, which is a brand new type of mob that will spawn in rarely in caves. Let's get our hands on some gear. Now, upon finding one of these special mobs, you'll notice that they'll begin to attack you instantly, and you can attack them right back. And upon killing them, they'll actually drop nothing particularly of value. You get cobblestone. They're more for avoiding than anything, but there's something very unique about these guys. As you get further away from these chameleons, they will slowly disappear until you cannot see them at all. So they're kind of more of an ambush mob compared to anything else. If we were in fact to get closer to them, they would once again show up and kind of try and mess your day up. So I would not recommend going into caves without some sort of weaponry to keep you, oh my gosh, they're strong, nice and safe. Next is a new block type, Monero weed, which is a special type of plant that you can find spawning throughout caves. Now if you look closely, each of these special plants, they have a different type of ore block that they're actually growing. And so if we were to break one of these things, you'd see that we would get the ore associated with whatever that plant is growing. So there's emerald, we've got coal, we can get our hands on some diamond from that one, gold over here, or in this case gold nuggets, and there's even a lapis one that I believe I saw, yep, right over here. Now what's more, you can actually break the plant itself and you can use it to get a plain old Monero weed, which you can use for decorative purposes, and perhaps if you water it, you'll get some more ores for your trouble. Interestingly enough, you can actually plant them all on the same block and you can get some really intricate designs as a result. Moving on, we got another mob, the Mushroom Mole. Now, as you know, mushrooms will from time to time spawn in cave systems. Now, whenever you break these mushrooms to collect them, there is now a small chance that you will get a mushroom mole that will spawn in underneath you. He just saw a glimpse of it pop up right there and attempt to attack you as you are nearby. Now, you'll have to make sure you are nice and vigilant when attacking this thing. Otherwise, you know, you'll die because it takes a lot of damage out on you. Now, it doesn't drop anything, so it's more of a threat to your mushroom picking abilities as compared to normal. Moving on, we've got a spider cave, which is a new type of cave that will periodically spawn in. And it does have some cave spiders, but it also does have some loot as well as cobwebs for you to slowly collect over time. So let's go ahead and manage to make our way through this nasty cave system. Oh my goodness. Easy does it, guys. Easy does it. Please. Oh, I'm not trying to get poisoned right now. The nastiest. You guys, can you take it a little bit easy on me, please? Easy does it. Thank you so much. I'll get my loot. Ooh, and it's got a cave locator. What's that all about? Well, stop trying to explain things. We'll explain further right over here because it happens to be number 5. The cave locator is a tool that you'll be able to get your hands on when finding these specialized loot tables. Forgot to grab it. Worst guy. All right. Right-clicking with the cave locator tool will cause glowing blocks to appear nearby in various different cave systems that will disappear with time. But the longer you hold it down, the more different cave areas will illuminate. And so you can use these to actually find new areas for you to determine where you want to mine at next. What's more, they don't run on redstone or anything. They just continue to work, but they are fairly rare with respect to the odds of them appearing in these loot tables. So if you happen to get your hands on one, consider yourself lucky. Number 6 is the geode, which is a new type of block, if you can call it that. Here's actually what it looks like in nature. It's more of a large pebble compared to a normal block as you're used to in Minecraft, but you can sometimes find them in caves, and if you happen to, consider yourself quite lucky because upon collecting it, you can actually throw it, smash it against a wall, the ground, and you've got a chance at getting some special ores from within the geode itself. Now, we got a whole mess of them right in here, and if you throw them, you have a chance at getting diamonds, you've got a chance at getting emeralds, and I believe you also have a chance at getting quartz, yes, from time to time. So, your results may vary, but hey, I'll take free gems any day. Fun way to play some roulette as well, because you never know what's going to be inside. Now we move on to number 7, the Glowstone Cavern, which is a new cave type that you might happen across in your spelunking adventures. This will have glowstone all up in it, which makes enough sense. Now, the glowing cavern also serves as an easier way to not only get glowstone, but blaze rods as well. That's because from time to time, when you are making your way through the glowstone caverns, there is a chance that a blaze mob will actually spawn in. With any luck, he'll spawn. Oh boy, we might be here a while. Oh, naturally, right as I pause, he spawns in right there. So now you've got an easier way to get your hands on blaze rods instead of needing to worry about the nether. Now, speaking of spelunking, number 8 is a new enchantment known as the Spelunker enchantment. This is going to be for all of you branch miners out there. You know, the ones that'll just dive and mine in a straight line, occasionally going left and right. As you can see right here, if you mine with this thing, it will actually mine 2 blocks further back as well. So you can just literally just bam, 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 bam. And it's directional as well, so you can mine upwards, you can mine diagonally, you can even technically mine downwards. Now, you know, it's more efficient if you mine sideways, but hey, whatever you want to do, baby, it's your spelunking enchantment. You can even clear through regular old dirt, as well as different ore types as well, so it's a really effective mining tool. Next up is cave moss, which you saw a little bit earlier on today. This is a new food/block type, and it's a plant that can be found in caves from time to time, and it is a source of food. Now look at this. We're hungry, okay? And what we're going to do is collect some of this moss. It covers various different types of blocks found within the cave systems, and you can actually use it to quickly fill up your hunger meter. And by quickly, I mean terribly slowly. It's not really a fantastic source of food, but hey, it's a new source of food that wasn't normally there before. So in the event you run out of food when you're in the middle of a cave system, it is much appreciated. Doesn't taste that good, though, to be honest. And finally, for DasJaffs, we've got Overworld Quartz Ore, which is now your ability to actually get your hands on quartz outside of the nether as well. Simply go up to it, give it a mine, grab your hands on some brand new quartz. Well, not brand new, it's in the nether, but you don't have to go to the nether for it anymore, which is particularly useful. And finally, we've got ambiguous Chameleons cave updates, featuring rare new items, abandoned villages, tons of cave types, and of course, new mobs. So let's start with this underground abandoned village. I mean, look at this place. It is huge. It's like they took that cavern from before and just populated it and then, by the way, deserted it. There are actually no villagers that live here. The idea here is that they built it and then kind of disappeared on their own. But it's filled with tons of different structures that are reminiscent of the villages that you would normally find in the overworld area on top, as well as chests for you to loot and grab all sorts of goodies from. Plus, it's a great source of blackstone blocks without having to worry about going to the nether to get them. By the way, guys, have y'all subscribed yet and hit that bell? Thanks. If you do, you'll be able to see all sorts of new cave concepts as well as tons of other things, like this ancient golem, for example. Now, this is an inactive golem that once stood guard over this village. Now, get too close and it will awaken. So, let's get our hands on a sword. This is the form that the ancient golem will initially take upon being found in-game, but we can activate him as well. We've got a button that did it for us right there, but normally you would not have to worry about activating him. He'd eventually just kind of do his thing. So why don't we go ahead and start attacking him. As you can see here, he's trying to attack me, but we're in peaceful mode right now, so you don't have to worry too much about it if you're in that mode. And as you continue to attack him, he'll take more and more damage until you eventually take this guy out completely. And he'll drop all sorts of rare gems as well as blackstone that he's made of. Now, making our way through this abandoned village, we'll be able to get our hands on our next update, which is known as the Advanced Dungeons. Now, you've seen a plain old Minecraft dungeon in a longer adventures. Well, they get a little bit crazier now. Check out the size of this one. We're in peaceful, so we don't have to worry about the mobs attacking us, but now you have the ability to turn these areas into the ultimate mob grinding experiences for spawners at a moment's notice. Ooh, the treasure vault. Yes, that's right. Rarely you can find special dungeons that will contain all sorts of goods. Enchanted apples, silk touch, and other enchants. Straight up mineral blocks. It is fantastic. But not as fantastic as number 4 here. The Crystal Ice Staff. One of the rarer drops that you can get when you... Oh boy. I think we just spawned in some nasties nearby that you can get when you happen across these little areas. Now, this magical weapon has 2 different abilities. You can use it to freeze nearby mobs by right-clicking the direction that they happen to be in, and it will deal damage to them. Or, more importantly, if you sneak and right-click, you can actually create ice platforms that you'll be able to slowly navigate across safely. And you're going to want to hold on to this thing because there are plenty of use cases for it, such as during the Lava Lakes, which is a brand new cave structure / biome that you'll be able to find. It features large, dangerous expanses of lava, and we're going to go ahead and use our ice staff to slowly but surely get across. See, if there's only a way you can make some platforms, right? I got you. I got you, Chameleon. We move on to our next feature set from Chameleon, the Creeper Dens, which is another type of biome structure you may happen across. Breeding grounds of your favorite green explodey friend. Let's just make sure we get rid of the offspring here. I think that's probably a good idea. Now, if you're lucky enough to traverse through one of these creeper dens, you've got a chance at getting some special treasure. Ooh, including this brand new book, which is known as Abyss. A strange book whose power thrives in darkness. So, you could, in theory, go spawn in more creepers, and upon right-clicking with this Abyss book, you'll actually spread darkness to the nearby mobs in the form of an ancient power that you... Hey, oh boy, I forgot I put it in peaceful for a second there. So check it out, check it out, check it out. You can actually take out mobs by simply right-click. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Insanity. Oh my gosh, they're getting a little too close for comfort. Book and staff in hand, let's move to another new type of cave structure. This one is a beautiful one indeed. It's known as the Gem Caverns. Wow. Lush, filled with all sorts of stalactites, stalagmites, and a mini biome that has tons of specialized ores. I mean, look, the diamond ores actually have a slightly different texture variation to them as well. You can get them in the form of emerald, gold, diamond, I mean, the works. It is lovely. Number 9 is the Guild Bug. Now, this is a special type of mob that will occasionally spawn in these rare different biome types. Now, keep a close eye on the amount of ores we have, 35, 32, and 32. If you happen to try and mine one of these special ores, there's a chance that a Guild Bug is found from within. And if they attack you, as you can see down there, we're actually losing ores. Every time they hit us with these things, we have a chance at losing the ores that they actually are, well, taking from us. And finally, for Chameleon, we've got the Waylay Node, which is a mysterious block for the adventurous risk taker. This node is actually linked telepathically to another node found somewhere in a cave system nearby. And if we were to stand on it, well, you've got 2 different options. They can either lead to glorious, magnificent treasures with locked chests that you may need to do a little bit of digging for in order to find the key for, which I'll let you guys do, or you might have a chance at danger. Will you take the gamp? Should have had my book ready. Anyways, guys, that's it for 30 cave updates that we honestly wish Minecraft had. Again, let us know which is your favorite, and subscribe for more.